Hey Poke fans, Alex here, and in this episode we're going to explore why Dawn keeps stalking us. I mean, the very next town we travel to, and Dawn already has something to say. Let's hear it. Hi Alex, are you catching Pokemon? I think you'd feel a lot safer if you were to catch some more. You know, like when you need to travel to faraway places. Oh, I know. Don't you think it's better to know a lot more about Pokemon? Sure it is. I know just the place. Come on, don't be shy. Follow me. And apparently we're being escorted through the town. That man, what is he doing? Oh man. What? How did you know? How did you unmask me as a member of the International Police? Huh? What? I beg your pardon? I was just making conversation. Heh, you claim you were only making conversation, do you? But I know better not to believe that. No. You recognized right away that I was someone extraordinary. This is why you spoke to me, is it not? Your power of observation is fearsome. Quite admirable you are. Now that my cover has been blown, let me introduce myself. I am a globe-trotting elite of the International Police. My name? Ah, no, I shall inform you only of my code name. My code name, it is Looker. It is what they all call me. Incidentally, is the saying, don't be a thief, familiar to you? I mean, I don't really know it as a saying. No, you claim to not know it? How could that be? Perhaps your mama has said it, but you have forgotten it, like usual. Now listen, my friends, it is wrong to take what belongs to others. Unfortunately, there are apparently those who do not heed those words. In Sinnoh, in fact, there are criminals stealing the Pokemon of others. I have therefore been on the lookout for characters arousing my suspicion. Incidentally, you are trainers, yes? Perhaps you can make use of this. And we obtain the Versus Recorder. That Versus Recorder is a nifty device for recording a match. I obtained it because it is quite popular these days. But myself, I do not do Pokemon battling very often. It will be in better hands with you. Also, I have a request. If you were to see me again, I ask that you do not talk to me, for I am on duty. Actually, yes, you may speak to me. You must. Not because I am lonely, no. You must inform me of bad guys. You must inform me of any happenings. Oh my goodness, what a character, especially that voice. Working for the International Police must be hard. Alex, here it is. It's the trainer's school. The name says it all. I saw your friend Tyson going earlier. He could still be in there studying. Okay, bye now. Bye, Dawn. And we're going to take a look and make sure our Pokemon are somewhat healthy. Okay, 20 health. That's not bad. Alright, here's a Pokeball. And it's an X attack. So the X items essentially boost your stat just like a regular move would. But obviously you only have 4 moves and you might not always get to teach it to them. I've never used X items. I've never really it never held a place in my heart. Hey Alex, did you come to study too? I went ahead and memorized everything that was up on the blackboard. After all, it's the trainer's job to avoid having their precious Pokemon hurt in battle, right? Really? So you memorized a blackboard that was like 3 of your heads? That's not very much. So Alex, what brings you? Huh? You've got something for me. And we delivered the parcel. So what is this? Score, it's a town map. Huh? Why are there 2 in here? I like it a lot, but I don't need 2. Here, Alex, you take 1. Thank you. Well, according to the town map, I guess Orgburg City is where I should be going next. There's a gym, so it'd be perfect for raising the Pokemon I just caught. Well, I'm on the road to becoming the greatest trainer of all time. See you around. At least he didn't say smell ya. Okay. Yeah, probably. That just goes over status conditions, and status conditions are somewhat important, but I feel like we're just going to learn about those on a need-to-know basis. All right. Now, I believe these 2 trainers would like to battle us, so let's go ahead and take care of that. And we're challenged by a school kid. Alright, so Starly, of course, is a flying type. At level 6, I don't think it would know any flying type moves. But, of course, we don't want to use Absorb because, as I mentioned in the last episode, same type attack bonus would not do a lot. Now, he just used an X attack, which raises your attack by 1 level. There are 6 levels you could possibly raise your attack by. And Quick Attack is a perfect example. But considering we only took 4 damage, I'm not too concerned. Now, I believe there are 7 X items. There are 6 of them that deal with stats, attack, defense. Wait, no. 5, because they don't do HP. Okay, so as you can see, I can just list them off right here. So attack, defense, special defense, and speed. And there's one more that raises the probability of you getting a critical hit. So I guess there are 6 in total. Hey, you used items effectively. That just was a crappy item. I believe you have a new Pokemon for us to see. Let's hope I'm right. Nope, I am incorrect. By the way, I want to say something. In the last episode, I mentioned that Bidoof and Starly were the only ones you could get on, I think it was Route 201. That's false. You could also get a Pokemon called Shinx, which is a fantastic electric type. Again, you want to try to get different types of Pokemon, so you'll be well-versed and able to overcome any kind of threat. So I know it's all Starlies and Bidoofs right now, but that's going to soon change. And again, I like Absorb because I restore some of my health. I don't like Tackle. Oh, you used a potion. Oh, God. Ah, yes. It's not so nice when it happens to you. Now, I keep saying stuff, and it's like when you learn math in school, and you learn something, and then the next year they're like, haha, I lied to you, it's actually this. In the last episode, I mentioned that Absorb does a base damage of 20, and that's true. And I mentioned that, technically since it's Stab, it'll do slightly more. In fact, it'll do, 1.5 times more, so it'll do about 30. But you have stats that might make that a little bit different. Okay, so maybe this is a good chance to talk about the difference between attack and special attack. Attack is basically a move where you physically contact the other Pokemon. And special attack is where you do damage without directly touching them. So I'll maybe discuss the differences between the two types of attacks as we go along, and then I'll explain the difference. Wow, we got a potion. I thought one of them would have an Abra. Maybe that was Diamond and Pearl. Alright, we're done. Honestly, we might as well heal up. I don't want to overlevel, that's the thing. Because we are going to be getting a new team member, not in this episode, maybe not even the next episode, but within the next couple. Alright. Oh, a strange man. Where have we seen him before? We haven't. Yeah, so he goes into depth about this new feature called a Poketch, or a Pokemon Watch. And the promotion is to find 3 clowns and answer questions. So here's one of them. Hi, I'm a Poketch... No. Wait, yeah, that was right. Hi, I'm a Poketch campaign clown. Let's roll out my question. Does a Pokemon grow by defeating others and gaining experience points? Yeah, it does. You're absolutely correct. Next clown is going to be over here in front of this building. Can a Pokemon hold an item? Of course it can. And in fact, some held items are incredibly useful. They either raise... Well, I'm not going to go into it right now, but as we get items, I'll explain kind of what they do. And I believe the last one should be over here. Just like Pokemon types, the moves of Pokemon also have types. Yes, and if you match them up, you get same type attack bonus. Just like he says. Why is that one Coupon 2 if it's further away? Okay. We have to talk to the guy again. By the way, you can't advance until you do this. Some guy's blocking your way. At least the time is correct. I'm using an emulator, so I didn't think it would be correct, but... Okay, a couple of things, I think. Let's just explore around and see. Okay, so Quick Claw. That is probably one of the best early items you can have. Early game items that you can have. So You'll go in here to your items bag, and there's only one item. It's the Quick Claw. What it does is it sometimes allows the user to move first. This is useful because Turtwig is a turtle, and turtles aren't very fast. So occasionally we'll be able to move first. Now, if someone uses Quick Attack, there's no chance of that. I don't know if a Quick Claw can upset that balance, but okay, I don't think these guys have anything for me. But since we're up here, yeah. So, like I said, there are different kinds of Pokeballs. So right now, we're just going to use the standard one. So that's all we can buy at the marts right now. As we defeat more gym leaders, the marts open up and they start to sell us more. Okay. Oh, look, a new route. I don't want to battle these guys. Okay, now. Why am I walking so slow? Because of this. Look, Tyson is just staring and he's waiting for us to approach. Well, that's probably for a good reason. Well, guess what? I'm ready for you. And his theme music plays. Hey, Alex, tell me you got a little tougher. Me? Do you even need to ask? Of course I got tougher. Come on, I'll demonstrate it to you. And one of his famous battles. So impatient, Tyson, so impatient. So it looks like he caught a bird. This obviously isn't good for me because, again, he's an AI, which means he's going to be a little bit smarter. I'm just going to go for broke here and use tackle. And he used growl, which lowers my attack. I like this theme. Don't get cocky. This isn't over yet. We might actually have a shot of losing this if he keeps using that move. Ooh. Gotta love the Quick Claw. In action. Oh, darn it. Now the problem is Chimchar is going to have a Fire-type move. So I'm just going to use Tackle and hope that it works. Looks like my Quick Claw is working. But of course it's not going to do any kind of damage. Okay. I'm going to break my rule against using X attack, and we're going to go for broke and use one. Because Chimchar cannot lower my attack. Only lower my defense, which isn't great, but... Alright. He lowered my defense 3 times. So if he uses Scratch... Oh my god. This is not good. I might be done for in this hit. No? Oh, man. I have a potion. I am not afraid to use a potion. He's just going to keep lowering my defense. That's fine. I'm glad the Quick Claw works. I honestly didn't have much use for it, but... By the way, spamming Leer is an unintelligent thing to do. You obviously need to balance attacking like that. So I barely skated by in that battle, which tells us that we need a new team member, because Turtwig is weak to both Starly and Chimchar. So we barely defeated Pokemon Trainer Tyson. What just happened? I lost? Well, we got $900 instead of... What, 500 last time? Wow, what do you mean I lost? Well, that's it. That's the last time I'll ever lose. I'm going to be the world's toughest trainer, and you know it. The first thing to do is take on the Orgberg City Pokemon Gym. I'm going to toughen up for that, totally. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we have to go back to the Pokemon Center. I'm probably going to cut this part out. We're back. Now, there are a couple of trainers, but again, I'm really hesitant in battling them because, again, I only have one team member, and I don't want to waste all the experience on me. So, of course, they give you different options. I'm just going to kind of go the quickest route to Orgberg. Of course, we're going to run into a wild Pokemon. That's fine. An Abra! Oh, I got to show this off. Okay, now this is very, very important because the only move that Abra knows is Teleport. And it has a fairly decent speed. If it uses Teleport, the battle ends. If it uses Teleport when it's a Pokemon trainer, it immediately swaps out with someone else. But Abra gives a fairly decent chunk of experience if you would like to catch an Abra, because it evolves into one of the most powerful Psychic types. You must throw a Pokeball at it as soon as you see it. It's like right now, it uses Teleport, battle's gonna end. I thought I could one-shot it. Okay, so we're gonna sneak past you. You aren't gonna battle me. And we're gonna just go in the cave. We'll battle those trainers later, but that sparkling new Pokedex. Your awkwardness as a traveler. You're still pretty new trainer, aren't you? But it's all good. You're a new fellow friend of Pokemon. So let me make a gift of this hidden machine to you. Okay, technical machines will break as soon as you use it one time on a Pokemon. Hidden machines, like I said, use hidden moves that you need, like field moves. You are required to use those throughout the game, but the thing about HMs is since you need them, they'll never break. Alright, fine. I don't think the Pokemon that I'm looking for is in this cave. Although, why not? Might as well explore a little bit. Oh, a critical hit. So critical hits ignore stat changes. So if I raise my defense up by 6 levels, which is the max I can get it, getting a critical hit in will ignore all of that. And it will still do twice as much as it regular would, even without the stat changes. So it can be very dangerous. So always be doing calculations in your head, like especially if you're doing a Nuzlocke. Like, if he pulls a critical hit, assume they're always going to be able to do critical hits, and calculate, will they be able to make me faint? If so, do I want to risk it? Restored some HP, like a boss. Alright, now Tackle is a physical attack. It is literally Shinx ramming its head/body into Turtwig. Absorb, I'm not technically making any physical contact, I'm just kind of absorbing its, I guess, life energy or something. So that is a special attack. Alright. Now I can technically go around you, but I'm going to see if we can run into Pokemon in this cave. Finally. Yep, I knew it was going to be a Geodude. Yeah, Geodudes are probably the most common occurrence in caves. Rock ground type, bulky defense, not bulky anything else. But great experience for someone like Turtwig, because both rock and ground are both weak to grass, which means not only does that do twice as much damage, but it does 2 times 2 equals 4 times as much damage. It's nice when that happens. In 52 experience, it's nothing to turn around at. Hey folks, guess what? We just met our next member of our team. I know what you're gonna say. Zubat sucks. Zubat doesn't learn anything good early on, and you know what? You're right. But we're gonna catch it anyway. I'm gonna use Absorb. Absorb is not gonna be very effective against a flying type like Zubat. Oh, well, I didn't think it was gonna be that not very effective. Okay. I guess Tackle it is. Okay, that was a little too effective. I could probably just start chucking Pokeballs at it. Why I thought that was the correct menu, I have no idea. It's going to be over here. Let me show you how it's done, Dawn. You actually have to lower its HP more than just a little bit. Once you catch a Pokemon, you'll add a bunch of data to the Pokedex, including some stats about its height and weight. Since I'm not going to catch very many of these, I might as well just read it. Zubat, the bat Pokemon. Poison and flying. Its height's about 2 feet. Its weight's about 16.5 pounds. That kind of tracks. It checks its surroundings and location using reflections of the ultrasonic waves from its mouth, okay? Otherwise known as sonar. Sonar is actually an acronym for sound and navigation. Give a nickname. Sure. I have to come up with these on the fly. That's why I don't like it. Alright, and with that, we just traversed a bunch, we battled our rival, and we made it to a new town, and caught a new team member. We got a lot done, and I'm very thankful to end off this episode on a happy note. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.